Hi guys, this is Aaron Gabriel Casino from BSA of Section 1, and today I'll be conducting an experiment on how to make a true airfoil. So, before we head on to an experiment, I'll be talking about the list of materials that are needed to make a true airfoil. In the list of materials, the first item that we need is a foam board, preferably a medium size or a large size one. Next is a ruler that has inches for the measurement. Third is we need a cutter. Then we need a measuring tool to guide us for measuring, preferably a pencil so we can erase it. Next is we need straws for the stabilizer in the procedures that we'll be talking about. Then we need a glue gun and a glue stick. And I think that will be all. Heading on, I'll be talking about the procedures. First step is we need to align the foam board in a horizontal position. Second step is from the trailing edge of the foam board up to the leading edge, we will measure it from 6 inches. So write that down. Next, same goes as well from the other side. Trailing edge up to 6 inches for the leading edge. Write that down. Third step is what I like to do is I use my T-squared from my mechanical drawing materials, or we could just use a regular ruler, but I recommend you guys to use some kind of a long ruler because this is quite long. So we need to score this down right here. Cut that down up to the last position that we marked. This is 6 inches. Okay, so after scoring down the guided line that I did, we need to remove the paper. Yeah, so I'll just continue this. Okay, so after scoring down the line that we did here, we got to fold it so we can use our arm or anything, something strong that could push it. So we push it using a ruler like this. Yeah, don't be scared, just push it down until you fold it. Okay, so after folding the airfoil, the next step is we need to measure for 2 strips. So we need 1 inch and then another one, write that down. The next step is we need to cut it down. So we need to cut this one. Cut it all the way up to the plastic. Okay, so after making 1 inch of strips that I illustrated beforehand, next step is I made a spacer between here. It's measured as 1 inch, and I made a line so you guys can see it. The next is I'm going to paste it right over here, right over there. So I'm going to put some hot glue. Okay, so I paste the first strip for the formers. The next is I'm going to paste another one so the height will be different. So I'm going to put hot glue on the edge again for the trailing edge, and then for the other side as well, left and right. Okay, so I put 2 strips for the formers. Next step is I'm going to use the airfoil, bend it, and then put some hot glue again, left and right, left and right. And then I'm going to fold it and hold it down so it would paste. Yeah, I'll just continue this. As you can see here, guys, I already pasted the airfoil through the former, and then next step is I'm going to paste this down for the trailing edge, and this would be the leading edge. So I'm going to use my hot glue again and paste it over here. Okay guys, so we're almost done for the wing. We have the trailing edge and the leading edge, we have a former, and now we're going to cut the excess airfoils. So we're just gonna cut it down like that to the end, and I'm just gonna continue this. So after finishing my airfoil, next step to do is create a stabilizer. So for me, my idea is I'm going to use 4 straws and then connect them vertically and aligned like this, and then I'm going to tape them. So I don't know if you guys can see it because it's transparent. I'm going to tape it. So after taping it, I'm going to use my excess foam board as my elevator and rudder. So I'm going to use and measure for my rudder is 2 inches. So I'm going to use 2 inches like this, 2 inches, and then 3 inches over there, 3 inches for my elevator. Here, my elevator. So I'm going to stick it down like that, and then of course I'm going to put it in the middle so it will be like balanced for equivalent force for generating lift. Okay guys, so I forgot to tell you that I put it in the middle part, and I measured the length of my airfoil is approximately about 27.5 inches, so I placed it in 13.75, and I equally divided it for an inch, and then I constructed a support for my empennage. So I like to put a roof and then a side like a wall, so if I'm like going to test for the wind current, it won't break. So yeah, and I also attached the straws. So here is the result. So this is my rudder and this is my elevator. Rudder, elevator. So for my final experiment is I'm going to test the aerodynamics of my horizontal and vertical stabilizer. So I'm going to test my elevator, my rudder, using a hair blower because I don't have a electric fan, and I think the hair blower will be sufficient enough because I can adjust the power level. So if I want to lift my wing, I'm going to use my elevator. See, as you can actually flying, lifting. Okay, next. So if I want to adjust my wing to the right or left, I'm going to use my rudder. So if I want to go to right, I'll use my right rudder like that. So if I want to go left, I'm going to use my left rudder like that. So that'll be all for my experiment. I hope you guys enjoyed and learned something new today. Peace out.